Hi Leo, this is Jess with your August 1st to the 15th reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day, and of course it's 2017. I usually put that in, and I haven't for these past readings that I've done, so hopefully everyone gets the collation. So now Leo, definitely there needs to be a decision. Some of you, you need to make a decision. You guys have a decision to make that you've not been wanting to make, that you've kept to yourself. And I feel it has to do with an offer. Some of you could have been looking for work, unbeknownst to, I feel like your significant other, your friends, your family. Like some of you have been making some plans that no one knows about. And now it's decision making time. Okay. About, do I put up or shut up? Basically, it's decision making time. And I feel like your lack of decision, right, or action, I want to say rather, has created some conflict. Like you needed to make a decision, right? So some of you, as it relates to the workplace, you decided to kind of secretly possibly look for work within the company, outside the company, and now that things are seeming to be in that direction, like, okay, some of you will be getting an offer. Now it's okay, what do I do with what I have is what I'm getting. Okay, so there's a bit of conflict here, I feel, as opposed to now the reaction or response that you're getting based upon some type of action that you made. Initial action. You initiated some type of action. It may have been slow, and like when you initiated that action, you wanted it at that time, but it didn't come at that time. And now that it's here, you have to decide if you still want it. Okay? Because it comes with a price. Okay? So you have got to decide if this is worth it. And there may be some confliction, okay, with that. Okay? Some of you, I also want to point out, if you've been feeling a bit lethargic, out of it, because you've not been very active, and I want to speak about your heart. Okay. There may be some conflicts there. I don't get into health at all. So I'm not the go-to person for health at all. But I just want to make mention of that because it's something that seems to show here, that there may be a little bit confliction with that. And so you're needing to get counsel and decision on, are you okay? Is everything going to be all right? That sort of thing for you guys. Okay. So I would say definitely, if you feel any ill feelings health-wise, go get it checked out. Don't be sedentary, because right now you guys have a lot of energy in you. So you may need to, at the very least, walk. At the very least, physically do something. Watch your diet, of course. If you feel like your cholesterol is high, if your pressure is up, those sort of things, be very careful about your diet and all of those things. I felt it necessary to say that. But that's speaking to a very nominal percentage of you guys. Now, so there is this decision that you guys need to make. Okay. And I feel like if you don't act, okay, and this is really covering the board of everything. If you don't act on something that's persisting, because something is very persistent in your life right now, and you either have to make a decision or you have to act. And if you don't, then something is going to happen. And when I say something's going to happen, meaning the decision is going to be made for you. The action is going to be carried out without you, if that makes any sense. So again, while you have, dominion over it, you would want to, use that time wisely so that it doesn't create a problem for you down the line. Okay. Now, and that's pretty much the theme for you guys for this next 2 weeks. And you guys can plug in what is the cause of that thing. So whatever area of life that you can relate this to, then you plug that in for yourself. I do see that by week 2, that there's going to be some form of happiness, excitement. Some of you, I feel, are going to be going on a trip. I definitely see a trip. Some of you might be going on a trip with a partner. And it's going to be an exciting trip. You're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to feel like a kid again. It's probably going to be exactly what you need. Others of you, I feel like you're going to be happy because your child is going to get in a specific school that you wanted them to get in. And it's been a very rigorous process, and you guys have done everything you possibly could to get your child into school. And you may not have told their parent, you may have not have even told your husband, like, significant people that ought to know about this type of stuff. You may have kept it very mum until there was something, as you may feel, was worth telling, right? Because if you're just going through the steps and the motions, you may not feel like it's necessary to discuss anything. But in fact, it looks like there's going to be some good news to share come week 2. And again, happy birthday to you Leos out there that's celebrating August birthdays. I hope all of you have a very successful and pleasing new year. Now, so yeah, I do see again trip that second week, having a great time, really feeling like a kid again. It'll be just what you're looking for, that sort of thing. Okay, and that may, because again, you're getting more into your birthday time, you're getting more active, people are being more involved in your life, that sort of thing. I mean, hell, you may have it where it's like so many people want to see you, hang out with you, spend time with you. It's like you have to beat these people off with a stick. Like you don't even know who to choose. But I will tell you this, someone's going to be disappointed. Someone's going to have to you're going to have to either just forget, like you're forgetting this person because you have so much going on, and this person may not be a going out type of person. Could be a friend, could be a family member, that sort of thing. And they may have mentioned to you like, hey, I want to take you out or da-da-da. And you're like, okay, fine. Sure you can, because, Leos, you love all of that attention. So yeah, you can. But then, well, you didn't know that this other person, or you knew that this other person was planning something significant for you. But then you may have not known that this is happening and that's happening, but doing this and that. And you've completely neglected another person, to which I feel the person is probably going to be disappointed, by the fact that you have totally forgotten about them, or it gives off that energy as if you've forgotten someone. Okay. Because again, life is just seeming to be very fun. Now, again, some of you, and I'm getting this, you may be using, so be careful. You may be using someone to have a good time. You may know someone that it's like they really have strong feelings for you. The feelings could have built up really fast for them. They're all in. They've been kind of cautious because maybe they've been sensing something, but it's your birthday and they probably want to express how much you mean to them. You know that you're just there to have fun. You know that you're not going to be calling them after. You know that you're going to do something that is going to put a bad taste in this person's mouth after they give you your gift or do whatever it is that you're expecting from them. And you're going to try to make it up later, but on time to tell if that person will forgive you. We'll have to look on the next 2 weeks, the latter 2 weeks, to see how this all works out. But be careful for those of you out there that's in it just for a good time, in it for a gift, in it for a trip. Because I have a sense that, there's like a group of people right now. I think it's Libra, Scorpio just went through it. Pisces went through it. Who else is going through? But right now, I think it was Libra's turn of what comes around goes around. Things are coming back around to some Libras. Now you guys are going to have your turn coming back around to you if you don't be careful. Okay, so just try to be as up and up as you can. Try to deal with people as you would like to be dealt with. Of course, you're not my child. None of you are children. I'm nobody's parent. So I'm not trying to come off as a mom, but I'm definitely coming off as someone with trying to give you sage advice. So please take it that way, and just try to utilize all of these, accolades and gifts and people caring so much about you. Take it very mature and handle it with care, and handle people with care, so that this doesn't turn around and bite you down the line. Because I do feel like, I just have a sense, I'm not seeing it here, but I have a sense if you continue this way, and this is specifically for those of you out there that is going to feel like you're going to get a one up on someone that's really trying to express and show their care and gratitude for you by way of gift, travel, or some form of emotional exchange of some sort. it can come back to you. So just be careful with that, is what I want to say with you guys. As it relates to love, really quickly, you can tap that into love as well. And you can also add to it that some of you definitely, for those of you that unfortunately are in the midst of a threesome situation, I don't feel like it's like fully going on. I feel like you're in a relationship and there may be somebody lingering, like somebody from your past. And again, maybe you reached out to that person and didn't hear a response, and now you're getting responses from people. And now you're pretty much going to be focusing on another person, and then going to have to kind of like, that other person that you've ignored is going to be hurt. Others of you are going to decide that you can't keep this secret going on, and you need to make a decision of what you're going to do. Who are you going to be with, because you can't keep going on like this. And some of you are going to decide to leave that outside person alone and just focus on your relationship and your family and that sort of thing. Okay. Others of you that have none of that going on, there's no threesome situation going on, I feel like there's going to be a lot of planning and movement and possible travel and a celebration for your birthday. And again, I think that it will come at the heels of maybe disappointing a loved one to some extent, because they may have wanted you to see them, and they may have wanted to do something with you, and you've opted to spend more time with your significant other, family, friends, someone like that. So that's what I have for you guys. So if it's your mate, it could be like you deciding to go out with your friends, and now your mate is upset with you, or you're going with your mate, but then your mom is upset with you, or sister, or significant other person in your life, that type of thing. So that's what I have for you guys for the first 2 weeks of this month. If you would like to share with us how this resonates with you, please do so in the comment section below. We love to hear from you. And if you would like a personal counsel with me, I'm trying to remember the parts, right? If you would like a personal counsel with me, I can be reached in the description box below, as well as the beginning and end of this video. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Leo, and happy birthday.